This morning on Capitol Hill, the Attorney General of the United States, Pam Bondi, is set to testify before Congress, and she is expected to face tough questions from lawmakers. Bondi is likely to be asked about and will face likely a grilling on a wide range of topics, including the Trump administration's use of federal law enforcement to carry out the president's mass deportation push, his immigration crackdown, the ICE raids, that's one, as well as the president's efforts to seek retribution against his perceived political enemies. This all comes also as Bondi's Justice Department is facing widespread criticism for its handling and slow nature of and how it's all gone down the Epstein files. With me now is Democratic Congressman from California, Eric Swalwell. He sits on House Judiciary and Homeland Security. Congressman, thanks for coming in. You are on the committee that is going to be asking questions of the Attorney General today. This is her first time appearing since October. What's your top question?
It's about accountability. You know, you don't have to be a parent of a little girl to care about sexual assault victims who are trafficked. I am a parent of a little girl, and you can bet I'm going to have questions about when is justice coming for these victims. Right now, the Department of Justice has re-victimize these individuals by actually putting their names and their images in these files, and they've done that more than they've sought accountability against their traffickers. When is accountability coming for the public executions? Yesterday, I asked the director of ICE if anyone has been fired. He refused to tell me. So right now, it looks like 2 people have been killed, 0 people have been fired. And where's the accountability on weaponizing the department and going after the president's enemies? Yesterday, a grand jury failed to indict 6 members of Congress who made an Instagram video telling our troops that all they have to do is just follow the law, and they tried to charge them with seditious conspiracy, something the president said should bring death for them. So when is accountability finally going to come from the Department of Justice? That's what our constituents want to know.
The ICE director, Lyons, said yesterday he'd get back to you with that information with regard to disciplinary action and who's been fired. Yeah. I assume he has not. When do you expect to get it?
I'm going to ask every day, because these masked thugs are pulling women by their hair through our streets, putting them in unidentified vans, chasing migrants through the fields and the factories where they work. They deported a 6-year-old child battling stage 4 cancer. Nobody asked for this, and there's been no public accountability as far as ICE agents being taken off the job. And so I'm going to keep asking, and the public pressure is going to keep mounting, and people will keep rising up and going to the streets until they feel protected from this community terror.
As we saw last time she appeared, she tends to arrive ready to fight, and last time she brought what you would call opposition research to hit back with scripted insults against the lawmakers asking her questions. What do you do? How are you going to respond when she does do that to you?
Kate, I've had the administration throw the worst lies at me that their own FBI has had to say is not true, that Kevin McCarthy's ethics committee has had to say is not true. So I'm a big boy. I've been in this arena for a long time. I know, how to go on offense on behalf of the most vulnerable. But today, this isn't about, one team scoring points for another team. It's about victims of sexual assault who just want transparency and answers. It's about communities who want the most violent in our communities to be removed, and the most peaceful and those who contribute to be able to stay. And I will seek to have just a frank, candid conversation. But if she wants to, reduce it to what she's done before, as I said, I'm a big boy. I can handle myself.
We have breaking news coming in this morning. Airspace around El Paso, Texas, shut down suddenly. El Paso Airport shut down for 10 days. The new CNN reporting is that this is because of military operations at nearby Briggs Army Airfield, which is located on Fort Bliss. And CNN reporting is that the Department of Defense is not being able to assure the safety of civilian aircraft in the area is what led to this unprecedented 10-day shutdown. You're on the Homeland Security Committee. Are you hearing anything about this?
I'll seek a briefing on it. I've seen the same news reports that you have seen. Obviously we've seen in the past, in New Jersey and other areas about a year ago, there have been reports of UAV activity, and what we want to find out is, is this government activity? Is this commercial activity? What
No, but
is
our
the air
reporting,
traffic
Congressman,
issue?
is it is due to military operations is what has led to this unprecedented shutdown. That was not what we had heard in terms of the case when we're talking about New Jersey. They say this is due to military operations. Do you know of an active military operation ongoing there?
I don't. I want our military always to be the best trained. I'm not going to jump to conclusions and create hysteria. But members of Congress should be briefed on it, and it's our job to find out if this is routine training or, we've seen these guys go around what they're supposed to do. They've even prepped to invade Greenland until that was shut down. So, yeah, that's our job, is to ask questions, and you've given me an assignment now to go back.
There are big questions around this, especially this morning. Congressman, thank you so much for your time. Going to be facing off with the Attorney General in just a few hours. John.